All right, so my friends, welcome. Modern 101. That's right. I'm prepping for the Pro Tour. Obviously, I can't do my Pro Tour testing on streams. I'm testing again with Team CFB and friends. I mean, Reed Duke, LSV, Nassif, Seth Manfield. Just the most wonderful group of people, honestly. I'm so lucky to work with them, honestly. Picked up Aspiring Spike this time around, which is pretty cool as well. And I can't do my Pro Tour testing on stream, obviously, because we're testing off stream. But I can play the stock decks and learn the format, which I kind of need to do because I played a lot of Modern lately. So I'm just going through the decks from the big tournament in Bologna, or whatever, from a week or two ago. Looking at the decks that did well and just trying out kind of a variety sample pack of the format. So we're calling this Modern 101 because we're playing all the decks. And we're starting out with a deck that is surprisingly good and done well here. We have the Cabal Coffers, Urborg, sort of like mono black Tron deck. This is a big mana deck based around Cabal Coffers, which adds mana for swamps you control, and Urborg, which makes our land swamps very complicated, right? So a bunch of good black cards here. Obviously, the One Ring, the big story from the Lord of the Rings set, as well as Orcish Bowmasters. Let's explain both of those. Also, Sheoldred the Apocalypse, going out of standard into modern with the One Ring, very, very good. Fatal Push, Relic, Night's Whisper is kind of a cool one. 3 Damnations and 4 March of Wretched Sorrows here. So this is a pretty asinine amount of 4 drops, but hey, this deck did well at tournament, and we're going to try it out. We got a Karn board, some Thoughtseizes, and some Leylines. That's an unbelievable amount of graveyard hate. 4 main deck relics and 4 sideboard Leylines. That's crazy. That's just wild. But trying the list as is, and we're going to see how it goes. We got Shadowed Out in here, which is kind of cool. So that's the deck, and let's get right to the games. Brought to you by
Cool Stuff Inc. is proud to sponsor Jim Davis. We offer great deals on card games, tabletop RPGs, board games, and more. Get a free token featuring Jim Davis and take 5% off your next order if you use the code JIM5 at checkout. CoolStuffInc.com. Cool stuff in stock.
I don't know if this hand would beat some standard decks, honestly. We've got Urborg or no Coffers, Damnation, Bloodchief's Thirst, and that is it. Opponent's playing Gigantha, we're on the draw. We're going to mulligan this. I'm going to mulligan into double Relic, I guess. It's double Relic. I have concerns with this deck being a little too fair, honestly, but we'll see what happens. Blue Delta with Gigantha, Watery Grave, Thoughtseize. You know, mulliganing a Thoughtseize. Just the huge. What program are we playing on? This is Windows 95 Excel. This is Magic the Gathering Online. This is the old version of Magic on the internet. It came out in 2001. Still kicking here. And if you want to play older formats like Modern, you gotta do it on Magic Online. So here we are. Main win con, Sheoldred, bunch of mana. Looks like Shadow. Yeah, we got Dragon Rage Channeler here. Sure. They have a sorcery and a land. We can like dink this Channeler with a March for 1. Imagine our fields are pretty good too. We'll just do this right now, I think. The fear would be if they have a considered response and they get hit the creature off of the Channeler. We could say go and see if they instead consider and then try and just upkeep it. Could have Stubborn Denial also. Yeah, let's upkeep it. Upkeeping it opens up Drown the Lock, but I think that's fine. I should only have my card, so let's do that. Let's take it up. And you can see here a lot of 4s. A lot of 4s in this deck for sure. And then we're going to say go, see if they cast Consider or not. They don't. So we're going to upkeep March for 1. See what this does for us. 2 mana, deal 1 damage. Not exactly a super powerful card, but obviously very, very good once we get stuff in play. And they're going to Spell Pierce it. Sure, that's fine, honestly. They're going to keep the card on top. We're not going to pay. And weird tension there. Like, we could have done it in their draw step. So they lose, like, the pseudo scry. But then they have more chances to draw answers to get it going. So here's a Ragavan off the dash. They've played a basic mountain. Alright. Let's draw. Oh my god. 4-drop tribal here. Alright, let's just kill their Watery Grave. I mean, they're probably playing Swamp, but whatever. And they're playing Swamp. Alright, I mean, let's just draw a 4th land, please, I guess. Like, Is Hammer a contender for the PT? Hammer seems a little rough. Did I just get the mana for this thing? Maybe I did. I guess it's better for this with the Wrath, but the Hammer decks seem a little rough against like the 4-color decks. Oh, they have so many removal spells and things, but Dash Ragavan again. All right. Dash Ragavan does obviously insulate well against Wrath. They get a thingy, hit a land off the top for us. They play a land. All right. I mean, if their last card ain't a counterspell, and you get Gigantha, sure. So they Gigantha, and our Ragavan does go back to hand, but we draw a land. Not draw a land. All right. So the problem is, I want to push the Ragavan, but that's going to give them Delirium. So we take 3, 4, 5. We have to do this, though. So, beginning combat, their hand is Gigantha, and the card they drew for turn. Obviously, counterspells here are really bad for us, but I like how Jim says this is Pro Tour prep. When he gets there, he's going to play test with his team and make a decision based on that, ignoring any data gain now. That is woefully ignorant. Every match of Magic you play preparing for an event is useful. Whether you're playing the deck or not, it's honestly a really, really good thing if you have the opportunity to play one league with every big deck in the format. So you have an idea of how they all work from the other side as well. All right, so we're dead here. Couldn't find the 4th land. Unfortunately, they hit the 4th land off of the Ragavan, which kind of sucks, but so, I mean, we're just effectively dead here. Like, even if we Wrath, we're just dead to, like, any Dash creature, any Lightning Bolt, any Bowmasters at 1 life. We need to, like, resolve a Wrath and then resolve Sheoldred. Yes! That's what we're testing right now. How hard is it to hit the 4th land in the Coffers deck? Apparently too hard. Apparently just a little bit too hard. Ah! We did it!
Bingo!
Here's the real miracle. Will this resolve? It will not. Alright, so we had to draw it the turn prior, unfortunately. So, kind of sucks, obviously. But I think it should probably be a pretty good matchup for us, though. We're just like a super fair deck against their pretty fair deck as well. Don't want Thoughtseize. Don't want Lay Onto the Void. They were good here. This is fine. Just submit back. So we have a Marvel Snap sponsorship. It wasn't like a permanent thing. It was just like a sponsor to play a game for a bit. Witch Doc resub. Thanks so much. What's up, Perspiring Spike? Me and Spike played some games last night. I should recorded them actually for content for like later. But me and Spike played some testing games last night for the PT stuff. So me and Seth. Would you all be interested in seeing that as bonus content for after the Pro Tour, obviously? I can record some of those testing games. All right, on the play. We did mulligan that game and miss our land drop for a few turns, so. Witch Doc resub. Double Coffers. The problem here, of course, is that Coffers does not tap for a mana by itself. This is like sort of like a one-lander. I mean, we have like Relic on 1, draw off the Relic. A second land, cast Bowmasters, then we start playing more swamps. Obviously, we get these things. Once we have 3 swamps in play, this is mana neutral. Man, really, really awkward draws so far. I'm going to keep. They're freaking Thoughtseize deck. We'll just freaking keep our hand. Put him all against a 5. Pleads the 5th. Nice, ugly, scrappy first match here. Urborg up the top is it? Yeah, that'd be great. We'd love to do that, obviously. Ship that Urborg, please. Relic of Progenitus. Go. Remember, folks, first time with that follow button, watching YouTube, make sure you like, comment, subscribe. If you're watching on YouTube, please take that half a second, like the video, and it helps out a lot. Channel's been doing great so far lately with all the likes happening, so I really appreciate that. Take it half a second, like the video. If there's a content creator that you like and you want to support them, want to see them succeed, see them do well, and see more content from them, just whenever you engage with their content, take that half second, hit the like button, leave a comment, whatever you can do. It's free, it's easy. Here's Thoughtseize. And, sure, this is fun. Take the Bowmaster. Good choice. Bowmaster very good against Ragavan, obviously. We draw a Fatal Push. All right, we're trying to draw a card here. Trying to draw a land, so pop the Relic. We draw a Shadow of Doubt. All right. How much do I worry about giving out the Secret Sauce? Just playing stock decks. Modern is awful. I'm sorry. Yeah, I mean, I'm not the biggest fan of Modern lately, but it's our competitive format right now, so can't cast Fatal Push here because of Coffers. Super awkward. You gotta play the format they give you, though. All right, they hit our Urborg.
Hello, darkness, my old friend.
That's hella rude. Just gonna throw it out there. They hit our Urborg. So, pretty tough draws to start. Right now, Coffers is mana negative. The next swamp makes it mana neutral. Gonna play an Expressive Iteration. How about a fetch land? You play a fetch land for me? One Shadow of Doubt. A little doubting on this card, honestly. This card hasn't been good in Modern in a decade. I don't know why it would be all of a sudden be good now, but, you know, it's a fun card for sure. They find Death Shadow, crack fetch land.
Get off my plate.
I take it all back. Shadow of Doubt. You gonna Spell Pierce me? They have to. They have it, right? They do. All right. So, eat the Spell Pierce. That makes my Damnation look a little better here. It's the Aspiring Spike Mono Black No Coffers deck. Yes.
Waka waka.
That is not. We're playing Coffers. Here's Field of Ruin. All right, so we get the field. Again, we need to get another swamp in play for Coffers to be mana neutral. So we're just gonna like push the Shadow and then field their Blood Crypt, I guess. They have a Mountain too, honestly. So like it's not like it really like mana screwing them, but it makes the next feel better. No worries, ref. All right, so let's just get our swamp. Yeah, it's less about like killing them and more about just getting our swamp here. But we want to cast the push first, though. So push first, and then we'll just field them. What am I doing? Never mind, I can't field them. I'm a dum-dum. I'm Jim. Welcome to the stream. Just, you know, it's a good example of like why streaming is difficult, because your body says your mouth says things, but your body's just doing things while like on autopilot when you're trying to just say what's happening. And I said what I wanted to do and then just did it backwards. Just, you know, just mind and body not in sync here. So there's 7. They're gonna Ragavan. We can't even field them now. That's really, really bad for us. Like that was really, really bad. Looks like a little bit of a minor thing here, but that was very bad. What modern list am I enjoying most with the One Ring? The black cards are good. I mean, Bowmaster and Sheoldred are obviously really good with and against the One Ring. So take a point here. They're casting this. I'm not sure why they're casting this like. Oh, that was my Bowmaster. Got it. All right, so untap. And we draw Fatal Push. Well, I guess try and do it again, I guess. All right, here's Cabal Coffers. Really, really awkward hand, but that's fine. We're going to let them untap. I don't care if I Spell Pierce. I have his Damnation also, so. I guess we're giving them a mana for Gigantha, though. By fielding on their turn. They're going to Thoughtseize me, too? God, you're a little jerk. Alright, let's just field them. I guess we're not casting Pay the Push anyway, so. Float a mana. Yeah, a little punt there. Definitely having major repercussions. They get a swamp. We gave him an extra mana here too. I shouldn't have done that. I should have just waited. Sloppy. A little sloppy. It's alright. We'll tighten up. Thoughtseize. 3 cards in hand too. I mean, Sheoldred ain't bad. Can't Spell Pierce to Sheoldred. It's not the easiest card to kill either, so.
Fool of a took.
Take the push. And they're going to fire up Ragavan with dash. Sure. So I pre-workout? I don't do that. Unhealthy. I don't like that. I don't like energy drinks. I don't like pre-workout. All that shit's unhealthy. I don't like it. And we're going to Bowmaster in combat to grow the army. They must have a Spell Pierce here. If I draw a Swamp, though, I believe we can cast Damnation through Spell Pierce. Alright, let's untap, and we draw Night's Whisper. That's not great. So right now, Coffers is mana neutral. I mean, we gotta cast the Damnation here, so they got a Spell Pierce, they got a Spell Pierce. 3-4. If you got it, you got it. Is it a Draw the Lock? Oh, sick. Draw the Lock means 2, 4, 5, 6. You might be able to play Sheoldred next turn. If Sheoldred lives, they're just like freaking dead, obviously. They're 1 life with a Ragavan in their hand. They actually have nothing, so. Here's Ragavan again. Obviously, the fear here is that they hit some like good card off the Ragavan. They can cast. Down to 3. They hit a Relic of Progenitus. King Killer thanks so much. So, I want to draw a Swamp. I want to just go Swamp and then play Sheoldred, then Night's Whisper. Which I can't do that. I think they both. Never mind. Bowmaster's in play, not cast Night's Whisper. So, just going to Sheoldred and then die, right? Yeah, we can't. So we need to draw like a Pusher or a Bloodchief's Thirst. Or we can draw the One Ring. That does keep us alive for a turn. We can't really draw if it with the 2 Bowmasters in play. I guess we can, right? Because we'll have protection. So we just One Ring. Yeah, I guess. Then we draw and go to 2. Then we play Sheoldred and then just die. Very, very awkward games. So we go to 2 on our upkeep. And then we're just like, then what? You know, then we're trying to draw to. It's funny how other Damnation would be really good here. Yeah, let's play the One Ring. And I guess we're drawing off it. So. Oh no! Okay, they're Relic, never mind. So they have. Their hand is. One Ring resolves. So if I do this, they just have to ping their own thing and then it grows. Next turn, we can gain life drawing from the ring. And then we take damage also. We'll see what happens. Yeah, we'll just see what we draw here. Draw another ring? Alright, sure. So, they got to shoot their own army. I can ring again next turn. Ring, 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 ring. Ring, 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 ring. We're Sign in Blood. I know, right? 1 Sign in Blood, please. Channeler. Nice Relic to Channeler. Love that. Alpine Moon? It's like almost better for us. That's not better, but like, sure, you got me. I now have a Utopia rather than Cabal Coffers. Wasn't doing anything anyway. Alright, so we take 2 and gain 2 for each card drawn with the Sheoldred in play. Take 1. Draw Karn, the Great Creator. The problem is if I play Sheoldred, I just die. So we have to like. Yeah, we just can't do anything here. Play Sheoldred, I just die to combat. If I play another ring, I can't draw off the first ring before playing the second ring. Yeah. Just like fell too far behind, and then obviously Bowmasters is really, really good too. Nothing in the board helps us here, right? There is an EE, but that's a little too slow, I think. Shane, reset, thanks so much. Sheoldred draw. No, it has to be ring. Ring, draw, die. Yeah, this is pretty bad. Alright, play another ring. I can't draw off that one. I guess we can keep the one that has 2 on it. Because we still get the truth. So we keep the one with 2 on it. And then protection. Draw 2. Bowmaster triggers. We draw some lands, but I still don't... With them having a Ragavan in their hand also, it's kind of hard to see a path here, honestly. We just died on our turn, too. Yeah, we're just dead. All right, we're just dead. Yeah, that's right. All right, whatever. Yeah, so we're dead. That sucked. I mean, obviously just super, super awkward hands in both games, but is what it is. All right, round 2. Field of Ruin, a bunch of black cards. We're on the play. All right, I guess we're going to mulligan. I don't know how this mono black mana base is so bad, but sure. Can't keep this. Mulligan into... All right, that's a better hand. Keep this and ship. Probably just Relic, honestly. Play Mulligan to 6 also. Dump the Relic. Pro Tour's open decklist, so we would have a better idea if that Relic was good or not, but deck should be on the overlay. I can do that. I can do that. I can do that. Deck should be on the overlay now. All YouTube folks, deck's in the description. Come on, Frankie. On 5 cards. Got a pile shuffle. That's it. Just got a pile shuffle. Misty Rainforest. I can't stay in the rain. Oath of Nissa. Oath of Nissa. What is this? Creature, land, or planeswalker. And they get another Misty Rainforest. Alright. I guess. Just say go. The old bow boy is up. This card's so good. Like, play Misty and say go. I just play Bowmaster, I think, right? Don't think we need to be tricky here. Untap and draw Demolition Field. They're gonna Bowmaster me back. Yo, bro. Nope. I think Pro Magic will go back to closed deck list. I'd prefer closed deck list, honestly, but I don't know. Misty, go. What in the world is going on over here? Alright, let's hit this. Field ya. Fix for our mana. 1 black in the pool. Okay, we get a swamp. I mean, they have swamp. Just gonna try to cast Karn. I have no idea what's going on over here, honestly. Just lands and Oath of Nissa. Karn, my boy.
I am Karn.
Alright. Minus... Probably just 1 ring, right? Just gonna get the ring. The ring.
It is a gift. I wish the ring had never come to me.
Fetch. Triome. Fetch. Breeding Pool. Just like field them twice next turn. Interplanar Beacon. We're off the damn radar, folks. We're in La La Land. Here comes Carth the Lion. Whenever his ETBs or a Planeswalker dies, look at the top 7 cards of your library. Reveal Planeswalker, put it in your hand. And Planeswalker loyalty abilities have +1 loyalty on them. That's actually a pretty good card. We played a fun Planeswalker deck back in the day with this card, when this card first came out. But Carth the Lion. And they have their own Karn. Alright, well. We have Bloodchief's Thirst, I suppose. We draw a Relic. Okay. Look at our sideboard. So obviously Karn turns off our ring and our Relic, which is kind of awkward. We can, like, Stone Brain them for Karn, because Karn is really good against us. It's not great, but I think it might be fine, honestly. With this thing in play, too. Let's do that. Let's minus... I don't love this, but... Fire up the old brain-a-roni. To argue, they're 10 too already, jeez. We're gonna get old Carny boy. You can see their hand too, so they have Dovin, Hand of Control. Artifact instant sorcery cards cost 1 more, and then prevent damage. Okay. Delighted Halfling and 2 lands. That is something. And their deck is Ashiok Dreamrender, Karth the Lion, Dakon Shadow Slayer, Surveil Exile. Okay, Force Negation Drama Lock, Oath of Nissa Teferi. They're playing Ren and 6. That's mana in Modern is something else, right? They have 4 Interplanar Beacons. I guess that's awesome, but I don't know about Modern. But all right, let's take all the cards. They draw a card. They have 1 more basic. Oh, it's so gas. We force them to draw. So Bowmaster triggers. Love it. All right, that's cool. And they'll play a Relic. Just exile a card and say go, I guess. What the hell is this deck? I don't know what they're doing, folks. I can't control my opponents, all right? All I can do is control myself. So they're Karth the Lining, Planeswalker in. They're doing stuff. I mean, here comes old Carth. It's funny because, like, we don't care about Karn dying, I think, anyway. We should have a new one, so... What's the benefit of Karn even being alive here? Should I play a new one, probably? I should probably play the Ring, I guess, but... The Ring is to protect Karn anyway, so this is fine. Just let Karn go. They're also at 9, so our attackers are valuable, so... Let Karn go. Delighted Halfling.
Potatoes. Boil them, mash them, stick them in a stew.
Another Halfling.
Stupid fat hobbit.
And Dovin, Hand of Control. So all my artifact, instant, and sorcery cards cost 1 more. They can -1 to prevent all damage that would be dealt to and dealt by a permanent and opponent controls. Sure. So... I also only have 1 basic left, so I could just, like, double field this turn. 2 cards, 1's a Heath. There's Swamp. This Karn costs 4, Ring costs 5, Thirst costs 1 or 4, 5. It's funny, it's just like, that's actually just neutral with this thing. It's kind of funny. What does Karn offer us on the board here? Can go get... I mean, Worm Coil Engines. Pretty bad against Dovin. Leveler is expensive. We're not really there. I'm just going to play the Ring, I think. Play the Ring and start drawing cards. We're going to add 20 life. Just like living our life here. So let's draw off Relic first. We could EE for 1 and kills the Halflings and the Oath of Nissa, and then we can start fielding them, but playing the Relic is job number 1 here. Ooh, here's Sheoldred too. That's pretty good, actually. We Sheoldred before we Ring. This prevents damage. This is life loss. Let me Sheoldred first. Play Shelly and just say go. Any reason you think that there haven't been more Narcissists showing up? It's like a pretty fragile card. It's good. Has deck building requirements. Hard to cast. I don't know. Narcissists is pretty good. Cool card. They're 8. They play the Heath. Here comes the Lion. Take 3. No problem. No problem. What do we got here? Karth the Lion number 2. Alright, sure. So EDB top 7, look for a Planeswalker. They find a Teferi Time Raveler. Sure, that's pretty annoying, honestly. I guess my Bowmaster kills it if they want to minus bounce. Bouncing Sheoldred here is like pretty important. They're alive. If they bounce Sheoldred, yeah, the draw is after, so. So they gain a life off the beacon. This card is actually like really good. I mean, it's very, very limited what it can do, but. Ah, that's cute. So they prevent the damage from the Dovin. Also, this goes up to 2 because of the Karth. They're like doing stuff here. That was a pretty nasty one, honestly. Pretty good draw from our opponent. We draw a Shadow of Doubt. 2 cards in hand. Think we want a ring now. This goes up to 4 next turn. They can just bounce the Sheoldred again. Just ring. Start drawing cards. Didn't draw land. We did draw Fatal Push, though. That costs 2, however, so that's shitty. Say go. That was like fun. Carth the Lion. Somehow I don't think we'll play against Carth at the Pro Tour, but I guess we gotta do this, right? Because you can't see the side of the board over here. Very overdue to make a new overlay. I don't know why my MTG bot things are working either. My little like counter for the record. So they're gonna. Oh, they could minus there because of the thing. And they prevent damage. This is gonna go again. So whatever. Amass again. They have a new Teferi, you can only assume. Best Teferis ever. This land is really mucking things up. They've gained like 4 life off it so far. Bounce the Bowmasters. Sure. Both Anissa, sure. Yeah, I don't know, it's not working, honestly. Here's Ashiok Dreamrender. I can't search my library, and we just mill 4 with the Karth in play. Alright. Pretty annoying. We go to 6. They just like not mill me. They did, right? They must have. Yeah, okay. Did they? Alright. Draw for turn. Draw the Urborg. Okay. Now I have 8 mana. We can field them, push the Karth, and then Bloodchief Thirst one of these Planeswalkers down. Let's draw first. See what we draw. Ashiok stops the search. That's true, actually. Alright. Can Bowmaster my own army. Put a land in the graveyard. Put a card for a Revolt. And kill this. It's not the most exciting thing of all time, but it does to kill it. They have... man, Sheoldred, Karn. Sundering Titan's also pretty exciting, too. Just Karn for Sundering Titan. I think I like Bowmaster my own Orc. Oh, it doesn't kill it. You're right, because it'll grow. Duh. Right. Okay. 8 cards in hand, but under a little bit of a wrench here. Bunch of passives happening. Attacking might work. It won't kill before the Amass because the state-based would kill it. Bowmaster can Bowmaster itself, but I kind of want the Bowmaster in play, I think. So let's attack and see what happens. Let's just attack the Teferi. Barry resub, thanks so much. 61 months. You're awesome. Thanks, friend. Appreciate it. Yeah, they're going to block here because otherwise I would just kill Teferi with the Bowmaster. So now I get to Fatal Push the Karth and play Karn and get Sundering Titan. It's pretty cool. Man, talk about putting it all together. Alright, I guess. Sure. Play Karn. Get Sundering Titan. It's going to kill 4 of their lands next turn, so that's kind of cool. They kill my Karn, whatever. I get to kill Temple Garden, Breeding Pool, Triome, and then Beacon because it's a swamp, which is kind of sweet. Still 2 halflings, but we'll get there when we get there. So, rip the Force Negation. They exiled another Ashiok. Truly one of the decks of all time. And, alright. I think it's a mill more cards, plus Teferi again. The one, James! Thanks, Ray. Appreciate that. Drawing coffers are pretty nice, honestly. That'd be helpful. So, mill some cards. I have 3 cards in it. What the hell is this thing? Another halfling. Titan costs 9? No, it does cost 9. Shit. It's not non-creature like Thalia is? Right. Alright. That's fine. We can just play Sheoldred, I guess. Another Urborg. Calls us Bloodchief Thirst and kill us. We gotta kill this freaking Carth. That's gotta die. So just like Bloodchief Thirst and Sheoldred. So we'll start with the. Oh, no, I can't because that costs freaking. Why is this card being so annoying? All right. Let's catch Sheoldred. That resolves. Let's draw the ring. And we get 3 triggers. Gain much of life. We drew Coffers and March. I put a land. I'm stupid. Very sloppy today. Alright, we can March and kill Carth, right? March costs X equals. We can pitch. It's 2 for each card pitched. Just pitch our freaking Shadow of Doubt or whatever, because the card sucks. So X needs to be 5. So 6 means it costs 7 mana total. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, be 5, 6. I need to pitch 2 cards here. Thirst kills Planeswalkers. God, it's such an awkward game. Like, could this game be any less awkward or any more awkward? We could always March a Planeswalker too. The Teferi is only 4 loyalty. So it'd be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It costs 1 more. I need 2 black cards to go away. Maybe the Bowmaster's not really super exciting. They just bounce Teferi. They can Teferi bounce the Sheoldred too. God, what an awkward game. Just the most awkward game possible. We have Coffers next turn. We have infinite mana next turn. Or draw a bunch of cards too. I don't want them bouncing Sheoldred. I think that's like number 1. So let's kill this Teferi. So let's fire up a March. So we're target this. And we've got 1. So we got pave attacks. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's 4. Alright, let's just get rid of this. So get rid of this. Cast. Black. Tax. X is 4. Yeah. March. Well, I'm at 18. They have a decent attack and, like, draws a card. They have another freaking force here. Sure. That's honestly fine. This isn't even that bad. So, next turn's infinite mana. And we get to play Titan and a bunch of other crap. We get Titan and, like, kick this, maybe. And, like, we're at 18. We have the ring. We have Sheoldred. I think we're alright here, despite them having quite the conglomeration of cards. So, bounce Sheoldred. Mill some cards. Lost some stuff, obviously, but... How am I enjoying the Ring Bowmaster format? Kaya, too? I didn't even see Kaya when I was looking at the deck list. Kaya! This card's good. I like this card. You're going to exile some cards to gain some life, sure. I think Titan and Sheoldred can mop this Planeswalker conglomeration up here. The Legion of Doom or whatever. Alright, so we got a bunch of mana next turn. So many friends. So many friends. So if I had played the Coffers, if I had not played the land like incorrectly last turn, we'd be in a lot better shape if they had more mana, but... Alright, here's Coffers. 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, we have 15 mana. Let's just cast Thundering Titan. Kai can kill us. Oh, wow. Oh, right, because it's an extra loyalty because of this thing. Because we got to kill Kaya, too. Okay. So we got to kill Karth and kill Kaya and kill a bunch of lands. We can also just Bowmaster it, too. Which is fine. So, start by casting Titan. Thunder Titan ETBs. We're going to choose Swamp, Island, Plains, Forest. Okay. And then we're going to play... Oh, that's 9, right? So we can play Sheoldred and then Bowmaster the Kaya. I think I like that. Let's play Sheoldred. I guess we'll draw too. Right, oops. Draw off the ring. Gain a bunch of life. We do March of Wretched Sorrow also. That seems unnecessary. Alright, so we'll just Bowmasters. Dink the Kaya so we can't get ultimated. And I think we're off to the races here. Discard the non-Cabal Coffer lands. Discard the Urborg, whatever, sure. I think we're about to turn that corner. We have 21 cards in deck, which is still plenty. We also have double Bloodchief's Thirst, too, with infinite mana, so... Oh, am I dumb? I'm dumb, aren't I? This is, like, really, really not clear. Alright, so... Right. It doesn't add a loyalty when you activate the ability. It just makes it cost less. So we might be dead here. Number of cards I own in exile. That's 22. Yeah, we're just dead. Alright, so I punted. I just didn't realize how this worked. That sucks. We win this game 100% of the time if we just don't die to that by accident. So that's on me. It reads like when you activate an ability, add a loyalty with plus Planeswalker, not it's costs 1 less to activate or whatever. So that's totally on me, obviously. So that's fine.
That's it. I'm going to Clone College.
We win that game 100% of the time if I don't screw that up. I just march it and kill it. We just can't lose. So that's on me. Bring in the Thoughtseizes, cut the Damnations. Wish we had some Sheoldred's Edicts. That'd be pretty sweet. Yeah, pretty easy. So it's not like chat saw it either, right? Only Trev saw it, no one else. Wording for judges and not players. Yeah. Very, very weird wording. So hand's great keep. We have the Urborg, we have the Coffers, Urborg, and Whisper, which is cool. Exactly 1 punt per hour. That's not bad, honestly. Should have warned me sooner. It's all your fault, Trev. That's right. It's all your fault. I agree. All right, so you got Night's Whisper, Cabal Coffers, Urborg, Field of Ruin, March. Freaking Torment of Hellfire. Oh, people. Oh, Vanessa, you got it. People do like that card. Alright, so Deferred Time Raveler. Sure. The Elder Spell. Bowmaster. What's up, Jaffer? Alright, what's we're a Bowmaster, I guess. Let's go. Whisper later. They play a Wren. They need a fetch land. They have it. I can still shoot it and then try and kill it. So Bowmaster upstairs. Untap. And Coffers is currently mana neutral. But I have 3 mana, so let's just cast our Whisper and start there. I could also just field them, honestly. Their mana base is somewhat fried. Now that they have this thing, though, it's like pretty hard to stop them from their stuff. So, what's up, Jaffer? Mono black, it's pretty awkward, honestly. A lot of 4-drops, a lot of powerful cards, but our second match, our first match, our draws are pretty awkward. Yeah, I see no point in killing this. So let's cast this Nice Whisper. See what we draw. Fatal Push, sure. Let's play Coffers like a Coffers. Dart says, do you think a mono-white prison deck with something like Strict Proctor might have legs as an anti-meta deck against the Ring and Bowmaster? It doesn't stop either one of those cards, though, right? It stops the ETB ability, but like the cards still work. The Ring still draws cards, and then Bowmaster still triggers up draws. So typically trying to like beat the top cards is a lot worse than just playing the top cards, because like if your things don't line up, you're just playing bad cards. Whereas when you're playing the good cards, like you just always have the good cards. So they're gonna go bounce the Bowmasters here. That's fine. We've got the Ring and a bunch more coming. I was going to kill with the Fairy too. Yeah, we're in pretty good shape here. Yeah, I don't think it's there yet, you know, but the cards are good. So here's a Relic, which is kind of cute. Let's play Fields. Now Coffers makes how much mana? No. We have 5 mana. We just like Ring and Relic, I think. Another Ring. Force it. No force. Just draw. Not Thoughtseize. Attack the Fairy. They have a lot of cards in their hand, but like we're just doing so much right now, you know, like. Alright. Get a card in the graveyard, so they go. I should have Rug first, actually, so they got rid of the land, but whatever. A little sloppy. Yeah, Jaffer, you're doing Magic Online stuff now, right? You're going the opposite way. I want to get off Magic Online and play more Magic Arena, but gotta play some Modern. So yeah, so obviously instantly punished for not exiling their land before I killed Teferi. So a lot of little things, you know. Still they were in great shape though. So we can just Bowmash twice also and just like shoot the Ren and kill it and pump this thing. We have Karn. Obviously awkward. We have this Urborg in our hand, but we're drawing 2 cards next turn, so 3 actually. So take 1. What's this? Beseiju targeting Cabal Coffers? Pretty damn rude if you ask me. Alright, let's Relic them. And then decide how we're going to do this. We can use the Coffers now and just like double Bowmasters. Which I actually like. And then we just have, the problem is our Urborg is so awkward too, but let's do that. So let's go Coffers. Bowmaster. I do agree that they are really dragging their asses on Explorer, Pioneer. The thing is, they've just like painted themselves in a corner. Basically, that was dumb. I wasted a point. Where they can't release all the good cards into anthologies, so then they can't ever release the rest of the cards. You know, but they need a better plan. Is the real problem? So, all right. So we're gonna draw for turns. Fatal Push. Draw off our Ring. No lands. God, you're killing me here. Alright, we have these March of Wretched Sorrows. Oh, no plan at all. They're just totally winging it. Alright, let's attack. Like, just pop this Relic and try and draw a land, I guess. In worst case, we'll just play Legend Rule. Oh, come on! Alright, fine. Alright, so we'll keep the untap 1. Now I have his Shadow of Doubt ready to rock and roll. Missing a land up here sucks, obviously, though, so. Yeah, I think what they should do, and my article last week, it discusses this in detail. They should just, like, release a Pioneer Horizons set for Jumpstart, like they did for Historic, and just, like, put the large majority of the good cards in. Double Interplanar Beacon. And an Ashiok Dream Render. Sure. And they are not going to mill me. Okay. I mean, we have lethal on the Ashiok, in theory. I'm just casting Shadow of Doubt. It's like, yeah, I should draw some lands here, so. Thoughtseize is cool. Like that one. Need to find some life gain. You know, we are taking some hits here. We have second ring, though, so. 15. Swamp. I mean, we want to draw a Coffers, obviously. Let's just draw the ring. They're going to crack a fetch in response to the ring. Breeding Pool untap. What is this? Oh, they're scared. They're scared of more Shadow of Doubts, obviously. So, draw a bunch of swamps, sure. Play swamp. Let's attack. Let's Thoughtseize them. Thoughtseize them first. See what's up. Give these marches too, which is kind of cute. Drown the lock, the Thoughtseize. Yeah, you got it. Oh, they're gonna kill my thing, not counter it. Okay, sure. Their hand is Karn. That's the wrong zone. Hold on. Their hand is Triome, Catacombs, Karn. Sure. So we're gonna just play our own Karn and go get. We're a few mana away from casting anything, honestly. We're just going to play Ring next turn. It's funny, I can make the Ring attack, which is kind of cute, but let's play Karn. I might just plus it, honestly. Yeah, the Karn can make the Ring attack their Karn next turn. It's pretty funny, honestly. Let's minus. Let's minus and let's get Sundering Titan. Just like get that ball rolling. We also might just find a Coffers off our ring and stuff. So let's do that. Let's attack the Ashiok. Say go. Discard a Yawgmoth and a push. Karn is a buzzkill. Alright, what are they going to get? Beacon's going nuts here. The beacons are lit. Gondor calls for aid.
Tonight we remember those who gave their blood to defend this country.
Yeah, I mean, maybe we should have kept the black card over a swamp for March, but we're drawing so many cards next turn. I think it's fine. I think every format would be healthier with this card. I think this card's an abomination, honestly. I think this card's just a disaster. I would love to see this card just erase from Magic. They're going to get an Ensnaring Bridge with 3 cards in hand. Sure. Would stop my ring from attacking, I guess. Alright, so take 3. So the ring can't activate right now. Can't attack, though. Alright, so we draw. Sheoldred. You're good, Jaffer, don't worry. As long as chat's talking and have a good time, I'm happy. We can't search. We've got 6 mana available. I mean, they have a bridge in their hand, which is like kind of awkward. We have Sheoldred though. Attacking Karn with the ring is pretty damn funny. That might be in the cards here. My clock's really low. Holy shit, I've been talking a lot. Sorry. Let's just freaking do this. So let's attack here. The ring attacks Karn. And then attack Ashiok also. Just going to play Sheoldred and say go. Alright, you're up, I guess. It was picked up by the most unlikely creature imaginable. Itself. Animate bridge kill with push. We could do that too, yep. Here's the Ensnaring Bridge. And here is another Karn. They have a Triome in their hand, sure. Bronze Mythic over? Oh yeah, we're done. We did some Mythic drafts a few days ago. They're going to... What did they target? Oh, nothing? Sure. Alright, so... My Bowmasters can attack. Nothing else can. Unless we kill the Ensnaring Bridge, so... Lose some life. Draw for Sheoldred. We've got... We can also just Thirst the Karn directly or March it. We can plus on Bridge, kill it with March. It's fine, I think. Let's do that. Oh, when the bridge goes marching in. When the bridge goes marching in. Karn's on 6. That was... Yeah, whatever. Just kill Karn. Attack Karn. I think we're like super... this is a game 2. We're screwed. I'm sorry. I've been talking so much this match. I'm just yapping away. Game of life. Night's Whisper. Thought sees you. They have Triome, right? Yeah, whatever. Sure. Alright. Just say go. Discard a land, whatever. Punting game 1, like, definitely gonna win this game, and I'll probably get a timeout. Yes, the streamer story. D Mockin, resub, thanks so much. Yeah, there's no way we win game 3 in 4 minutes, probably, too, so, ugh. It's gross. Gross. Breeding Pool. Drown the Lock, Sheoldred, sure. Yeah, this game is comically over, but we just don't have time. Yeah, tapping lines with Coffers is really annoying too, but... Alright, so... We're just going to... draw Coffers, cool. Alright, so... Oops. Yeah, tapping our lands is like so annoying. Yeah, a bunch of mana, cast Thundering Titan. Kill all your lands, attack you. Yada, yada, yada. Swamp. All those. Killing lands is pretty fun. Overall impressions of a Lord of the Rings set. There are certainly some power level outliers, but I'd say overall it's fun. Been a fun draft set. Yeah, it's kind of shitty. This game's we like also just like won game 1 cleanly. I just like punted. I just messed up a stupid interaction and lost if you missed it. All right, so we'll have 3 minutes and 20 seconds to win game 3. Sure, that's fine. Anything change sideboard wise because of that? I don't think so. His pushes aren't very good, but we could like board in like the Worm Coil and like the Leveler. Just board out if he pushes. The pushes are pretty bad. I guess they kill Halfling, and that's fine. It kills Halfling and kills Carth. These are pretty bad against Teferi. All right. Everyone shut up. No talkie. We'll try to win this game in 3 minutes here. I've been yapping too much. I'm yapping the whole match. We got the nuts. Let's go. Keep. Blitz round. Put them all against the 5. Please don't time out. Opponent's on a mulligan to 5. Just like, please. No talk. Only play. What do you think, folks? Am I going to win this game? Keep or mulligan? Keep or mulligan? Am I going to win this game? Opponent's on 5 cards. I play a lot of Magic Element. I can play type Magic Element when I need to. Discard a March. Yeah, probably Swamp, honestly, whatever. I'm not going to expose my coffers yet. Oh, Thoughtseize is dope. Thoughtseize you. Force and Carth. Just a Carth. We're ahead on cards by a lot, so. Fucking pop this. Ain't nobody got time for that. Whatever. You get your run, do your thing, whatever. Their hand is Beseju, Catacombs, Force. It's kind of annoying. Ashiok. Tapping out of Force Negation, too? You say so. Get Sundering Titan. So many clicks. It's so small. Magic On is a stone worst. Like the actual just stone worst. Like they make it as difficult as possible. Little tiny windows, little tiny things. Just make it the most difficult possible. So play Coffers. It's 5. We have 7 mana next turn. It's not enough, so. Stage of the Urborg? Sure. One ring. Alright, so we got coding Stone Rain's too slow. I can't coding them and actually win the game in time, so just getting threats. They cast the Force, great. Their entire hand is gone. They have no cards in hand. Next turn I can Coffers is plays +1 mana, right? I should cast Wormcoil. Pretty sick draw, honestly, with no cards in hand, like the literal best possible draw, but sure. We had 6 mana this turn. I put the field, didn't I? Yeah, whatever. What do they get? Karn? Sure. Fatal Push. I can't search. Just gonna fucking march this too. Whatever. Let's do all of it. Your turn. I didn't plus Karn, whatever. It's fine. It sucks. Alright, so they have a Karn of their own. Yeah, F6, man. Come on. What do they get here? Yeah, not busting the Karn was pretty bad there. Haywire Might? I mean, that don't kill no Wormcoil engine. That gains some life, but now all their basics are gone too. Alright. Draw Swamp, please. Mana floating, come on. Worst software ever. I think we're good. I would say with a minute and a half left and 2 big boom booms in play and they have no lands, I think we're locked up here. All I have to do is like F6 and attack twice, so. They have a ring in their board. It's kind of annoying. Oh, they can't use it because I have this thing. I have a Snaring Bridge. Sure. That's really annoying. Alright, Leveler. Leveler works. Still got a minute left here, folks. Feeling golden. Feeling fantastic. Ashiok, sure. Easy game. Sheoldred. F6. Attack you. Not even a problem. Not even close. Wasn't even close. Like, wasn't even like we were, you know, sweating the last like 10 seconds or whatever. Easy game. Easy game. 1-1. Opponents on the mulligan. We're on the draw. Keeping the hand here. Blackcleave, Cliffs, Ragavan. Ragavan is no problem for this deck. Thirst or push? We're going to thirst. Your turn. How does Goblins? I haven't played Goblins in a while, but it was already super rough before Bowmasters. Now with Bowmasters, it's got to be even worse. Just being a one-time creature in this format is just like a joke, honestly. So, all right, let's whisper. Shh, whisper in my ear. And there's Urborg and Coffers. There's your Bowmaster. You probably want to cast the Bowmaster in response to the Night's Whisper, you know, get that extra few points in, but sure, whatever, we'll take it. No complaints from my end. Let's play Urborg and say go. Playing the PT? No. I mean, maybe, but I don't know. You know, I'm just playing decks that do well in the tournaments. My testing will be offline with my team. I'm just playing stock decks on stream, both to produce content as well as to learn the format too. I think it's very, very vital to learn all the decks in the format if you're trying to be successful in a big event. So, take one. I got 3 cards in hand. Shield. Is this a standard? We're playing standard right now? Alright, we're drawing a lot of freaking lands, that's for sure. Alright, so let's go play another. Let's play a field, I guess. They have castle too. Just play our own Sheoldred. Just playing standard. Hope they can't kill it. No castles. Lots of swamps. No attacks. Wow. This round's bad. There's a blood. We are playing standard. It's freaking Blood Tithe Harvester. All right, sure. Demolition. We suck. Okay, sure. We're gonna get here. I mean, Wormcoil is pretty dope, right? For Karn. We have play Coffers. We have 5. We have 7 mana. Just wait, honestly. We just field them twice. Just field the castle and then field something else. Magic Online browser based? No. It is it's a MS-DOS program.
We have technology.
Windows 95. Nah, it's just a program, yeah. A little flooded here, obviously, but we have Coffers next turn, which will produce 6, 7, 8, 9 mana. Still can't cast Wormcoil, but all right. So they have a lot of lands in their deck. It's a lot of basics. All right, no attacks. Say go. Make 1 card, hand, and a blood. We're obviously all in on Sheoldred here, but it's Moto's a mud. It's a text-based, or a multi-user dungeon, text-based. Oh no! They harvested my Sheoldred and then bolted it. We're in trouble. Are we getting Karn and Ring with the Ring's bad against Sheoldred? Yeah, we're in trouble. Are you freaking serious? Jesus. What rips? Alright. Now we're dead, basically. We're at 7 going to 5. We draw another Karn. Alright, how much mana do we have? I think we're 1 short of what we want. We had 6, 7, 9 mana. We're 1 short of Wormcoil. We can go 1 ring, though. Just not use it, obviously. And then we can Karn minus again. Nothing in our... Then we get Leveler and kill Sheoldred. That works. Let's see. Let's play Karn. We're obviously pretty damn flooded here, but... So, Karn minus... They'll kill the Karn, because they can still attack Karn, but... it's gotta be the ring. Yeah, we're one freaking short of Wormcoil here. It sucks. Ensnaring Bridge isn't even good, because I have freaking 1,000 cards in our hand. Yeah, sure. Alright, so... Here's one ring. We're not going to use it, obviously. We're trying to protection it for now. Why are you playing? It's an alchemy deck. They just love alchemy so much they wanted to play it on Magic Online, alright? What can I say? Draw second Fable. Had Fez Fable, yes. We do have 3 Damnations in our deck. So, it's not a bad thing to draw to either. Alright, so lose nothing. Go to 3. We draw Fatal Push. Good draw. That's definitely a good draw. So now I can use the Demolition Field. It's actually more beneficial to play like an Urborg. If I get to kill this Sheoldred here. And then... Kill Sheoldred. Getting EE for 0 works too, right? That's also sick. So we just kill Sheoldred, get EE for 6. We can Demolition Field and do that too, right? So we have Demolition Field. We field them. We have a swamp, extra swamp. We tap that swamp and this swamp and coffers. And we get 5, 7, 8. We have 9 mana. That's Karn, EE, and push. That's dope, yeah. We actually don't even need to field them. So we can just get the EE, pop the EE, and then push. That's even better. So, all right. So let's play field. Coffers. Play Karn. They have no cards in hand too. Minus. Get explosives. Explosives for 0. Pop explosives. This is really annoying right here. Pop explosives. Kill this. Alright, so we need to make sure we don't... We're at 3, obviously. There's no way in the board to gain life immediately, which is a concern. I don't know if we draw or not with the ring. They have Bolt still kills us. Ragavan kills us if we do that. We're not gonna... Yeah, we're not gonna... We had a Ragavan, I'm just gonna field them. And I think just say go. And then they have a few looks. If they kill us, we're dead. I have 5 basics? Wow. Probably playing Blood Moon. Alright, so we'll say go. So they get to flip and loot the 1 card they drew. So they have 2 looks here. And they will discard a... Nothing? Oh, crap. I didn't discard. We're dead. You son of a bitch. Unbelievable. Alright, let's draw March, I guess. March or Damnation. Alright. Go to 1. I guess we can Leveler it, right? So, take nothing. Knight. Alright, so minus. And get Leveler. That's too much. Too much. Just 8. Kill this. They now have infinite Kiki though, so we need to draw something again next turn. Yeah. We draw March. We have 4 Marches in our deck, so... Flip the Saga. Man, how sick would it be if Bloodchief, Harvester, Fable, the Mirror Breaker was the best deck in Modern? Like... Alright, they have us dead. We need to draw Damnation or March. I think those are our two big outs here. Sheoldred is also... plays pretty well, actually. That's a pretty good one, too. I guess any rule spell, right? We can just, like... We have the Urborg for Revolt, too. Big draw! Okay, how about a redraw? Sure. Turns out Revolt, too, which is kind of cute, so... Oh!
Oh, it's Lightning Helix! Oh my god!
Alright, so one card in hand. Now I get to attack and march and do all the best things I've ever wanted in my entire life. We just play second Urborg, I think, for one extra mana here. So, play this. Keep this. Let's attack and kill the Kiki and force them to use it. Let's see what they have. What mana-wise, whatever. Let's attack with this. Obviously, they kill their own thing in response. That's bad, but... Copy. Doesn't do anything. Kill this. They go to copy. We march it. We're going to copy this. They have some way to kill this. I don't know how they would, honestly, but... Full Monty. Keep the Whisper, too. Actually, you know what? I think Whisper is worth 2 life. Hold on. I'm just going to exile the Whisper, too. Just going to empty the load. Empty the Warrens. We have the ring, too, so... X is 13! Alright, that's dead. You get a Power Stone, take 8. Then we're going to draw off the ring and plus Karn. Another Coffers, sure. Kill a Power Stone, Wombo combo.
Get off my plane.
Woo! Alright. Woo, boy. Alright, that was fun. Alright, so any sideboarding for game numero 2? I don't really think so. I don't think I want to Thoughtseize them, honestly. I think I want to just, like, draw good stuff. I mean, maybe I want Thoughtseize against them. I don't know. Like, life loss matters. They have plenty of things to kill a Fatal Push. The relics aren't great, right? They're just, like, pretty unexciting. Just bring in Thoughtseize, maybe. There's just a stock list. Testing with Team CFB and friends, I can't be playing team decks on stream, so just playing all the stock lists, playing one league with each, learning the format. Very, very important thing to do. Very, very good thing to do. Even if you're not planning on playing a deck, playing at least one league with it, just getting an idea for how it feels, what the reflection points are, and so on and so forth is very, very important. So, this is fun. Let's do this.
To bear a ring of power is to be alone.
What if a team deck is a stock deck? I mean, that could happen, for sure. Yeah, if against Scam, I don't think I want Thoughtseize, because like the games get super resource light, but they're not Scam, and the relics are really bad against them, so... Not bad, it's not good. Their hand is Bolt, Bowmasters, Ring. It's a pretty easy ring here. I can just kill the thing. The balls are just absolute dog shit against us, so... Take the ring, get the hand here, get the sideboard over there, and just say go. I don't like Amulet. I just don't play that deck. I'm just too dumb for it. I'm sorry. I just don't touch that deck.
That's it. I'm going to Clone College.
Is the playing field different size for an overseas PT? No idea. This is the first overseas PT since the return of the Pro Tour, so I assume it'll be about the same size, but I honestly don't know. Alright, so we have Fielder over Bugbear. They Bowmaster, just Bowmaster back. They're not going to do it. 4-color Omnath, not today. Today's going to be this deck and burn. I don't have a lot of time today, but I'm going to play tomorrow too, so. Alright, so we're not going to Bowmaster because they have a Bowmaster, and you have Bowmaster, your Bowmaster, blah, 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 blah. Sheoldred. How many invitees does the Pro Tour have? I don't know. Usually it's like 250, something like that. Play a mountain. So they have Bolt, Swamp, Bowmasters as their hand. Alright. I mean, Cabal Coffers. Coffers. Alright, so we can't just ring and draw because they have Bowmaster. I guess like it's not even that bad, honestly. I think I just play. If I play Sheoldred, just bolt it twice. Actually, I don't want to do that. So I don't know. You can just chill, I guess. Honestly, like you're not really in a huge rush to do anything, right? Coffers is mana neutral right now. You play the ring and draw. They just Bowmaster me. Which isn't even that bad, honestly. Let's not play the ring and draw. And set up for Bowmaster their Bowmaster and just like play Sheoldred or whatever too. So here's Bowmaster, yada yada yada. Shoot me. And then now that they shot me in response, we'll just draw on their turn. I'm sorry, I just do it. I want to do it now. Yeah, because now they can't target me with this anymore. This will grow, but this would I take one either way. So pro everything. Well, I guess drawing on their turn if they draw Thoughtseize, it's better. So sure, let's say I think they could draw a second Bowmaster though. They would have played it. It doesn't actually matter because this is going to grow regardless. Doing their end step. Just say go, I guess. Well, I can't Thoughtseize, right? Because yeah, sure. They can, however, play their own copy of the One Ring. Alright, sure. So this is going to ring. They draw. So their hand is Bolt, card. I can't attack anyway, duh. I'm just talking out my ass right now. I should ring that my turn. I screwed up. They obviously can't attack me. I missed the point. Whatever, it's fine. Draw a second Bowmaster of our own. Okay. So we're gonna kill their Bowmaster, and then just keep saying the word Bowmaster over and over again. They have 2 bolts, so they can kill both Bowmasters. But the next resolve Sheoldred, I think we're just good to go. So, let's Bowmaster their Bowmaster. Yo, Bromaster. All right, and then we will draw off the ring. Why not field first? Why field first? We draw a Shadow of Doubt. All right. I played Coffers, didn't I? That was bad. There's always play this. I screwed up. I should have held my land and played this land ever. That's fine. So we say go. They bolt my Bowmaster. They try and draw. I play a new Bowmaster. We also have Shadow of Doubt available too. And Fatal Push. They don't bolt. Interesting. They play their own Bowmasters, sure. There's no way to... Yeah, this is fine. Okay, just gonna give it to me? Sure. Why not just give it to me, you know? It's just definitely should have... I don't know, I should wait or not. I don't know. Play Bowmaster. They have Bolt too, but we have Push also, so... This is already the Pro Tour, folks. In case you were wondering, this is probably gonna be most of the Pro Tour here. It's just doing this kind of stuff. Bowmaster, ring, Bowmaster. They told us it wasn't gonna be a Modern Horizons set, and here we are.
The time of the Orc has come.
So they bolt the Bowmaster. That's fine. So Bowmaster dies. Bowmaster dies. And the ring goes off. Still have a Fatal Push up. They have 5 cards in hand, including 1 Lightning Bolt now. I think I just cast it. Rather than take 3. It's a lot of damage, so. The question now is, can they beat my Sheoldred? That is the big question. I can field them twice. Knight's Whisper. It's a pretty good Sheoldred. Obviously, these coffers are really awkward right now because I have a Field of Ruin and coffers is 3, 4, and then I can Whisper also. Yeah, we're just gonna go for Sheoldred here and just gain a bunch of life, I think. So, unless they have like Terminate, which would suck. 3, 4. Well, let's cast Sheoldred. We can actually cast Whisper, and then if they kill response, and then Ring. They have a 3rd Bowmasters. Things get a little ugly, but let's cast Nice Whisper. Alright, so Ring of Response, bunch of cards off Sheoldred. Here's Bowmaster. They'll get to kill my Orc, my Orc, I guess. Kill that. We're tapped out now, so it's fine.
You've been in the Farmer Maggot's crop. Waka waka.
Alright, so we'll discard a Swamp. And now it's... Can they kill... The question is, can they kill our Sheoldred now? That's the big question. Play their own Sheoldred. And draw. Alright, so triggers, cancels out. Alright. 7 cards in hand for each player. The ring is growing. They attack. I'm just going to Wrath, I think. So I'm just going to block. They have Bowmaster and Sheoldred, and like I just have Damnations in my hand and stuff. Like I think we just block here. Keep our life total high. Keep the ring going. Eats their bolt too. Great, phenomenal.
Bingo!
All right.
Everything's going up Millhouse here, folks.
Poor predictable Bart always takes rock.
All right, so there's Bloodchief's Thirst. We lose 2 life. Fielding them creates swamps, which is not... It's good for us, I guess. But we have natural swamp of our own. Coffers for 4, cast Damnation. Leave up, and then we just draw, I guess. Start there. All right, let's do... Coffers is 4, cast Damnation. Draw off the ring. Thoughtseize. Shadow of Doubt. Relic. These are all cards, I suppose. Thoughtseize, yeah. Oh my god. Their hand is Kroxa, Kolaghan's Command, Fable Harvester, Thoughtseize. Our hand's bad. Thoughtseize isn't even that good. And I get to Relic the Kroxa too. Let's take Kroxa, I think. These games never end. Yeah, it's just, modern day Magic. So, play Relic. I mean, we're just gonna pop it and say go, I guess. So, I think we're decently ahead here. Crack this. Draw Karn. It's pretty good. We have the mana advantage. I think we're ahead here. Alright. Just gonna dump a field and a swamp. Alright. We have more life gain than they do and more mana than they do. So I think we're in pretty decent shape. I don't know if they shoot 1,000 cards though, so who knows. Alright, so they're going to Thoughtseize me. Sure. Yeah, we have Karn trying off their ring too, which is pretty good. So it's gone now, but we'll draw 1,000 cards next turn. So the ring is a horrible design. I'm sorry, it's a horribly developed card. I think the design is great, but the problem with the ring is that it should give the burden counter to the player, not the ring itself. You should not be able to just chain rings. Like, just not how it should work. It's a dash or a cast? Just a cast. Alright, so... Okay. So their hand is Harvester, K-Command, Fable. Like, they're eventually going to draw another ring and just, like, reset it, which is just, like, so stupid. Yeah, the big flavor miss. Huge. Huge. Alright, untap. Are we casting Damnation? This hasn't flipped for a while. They have Harvester. This is what I draw, too. I'm just going to untap. Indestructible is fine. That's super flavorful. But, alright, so draw. Coffers again. Damn. I mean, just a comical amount of cards here. There's your Urborg. Is second Coffers more mana than Urborg is? I don't think so. So, I'm not going to do the math. I'm just too lazy. Play the Urborg. Just going to cast Damnation, I guess. We have, like, infinite mana, but, like, not much to do with it, honestly. Like, I guess we're playing a new ring, too, so... Let's, like... Coffers. It's 8 mana. Damnation. Ring. Field them. I guess I didn't need a Wrath, yeah. Just, like, information overload. There's just so many freaking cards. You know, like, it's like total overload on information. I can field them twice. Yeah, I should have just double pushed or whatever, or used these marches or whatever, for sure. Whatever, it's fun. I'm just going to field them twice. Or at least once. Sure. There's a chance we get a Stone Rain here. Not like super likely, but... Alright, we don't. So that's fine. Alright, so we'll discard... Like land, Shadow of Doubt, keep the Coffers, like... They're also just freaking dying, too. So, like... You know, we're 10 with a bunch of life gain in our hand. 1,000 bajillion mana, too, so... The problem is the games also just fucking never end, too. Like, alright, yeah, I got a ring. Oh my god, our clock's still low. I was talking so much. I talk too much. Sorry, folks. Discussing the finer design points of the One Ring, not very actually relevant to this match of matches we're playing right now. Here's a new ring, sure. That better than expected. I mean, the cards are really good, for sure. Here's another ring. That's fine. You can draw a Karn next turn, I think. There's anything big to do. They're 5 life? We're still in my face, right? Getcha. We're up a game, right? I think? I don't even know. We're going to play a Kroxa. That's kind of annoying. Alright, we'll discard a... Thirst, I guess. I should draw off the ring for a response, whatever. Alright, there's Demolition Field. Untap. They're at 5, we're at 10. They have 9 cards in their hand. Full house. Draw.
It is a gift.
Hello. All right, so we get to maybe Sundering Titan them. I'm not even sure. Let's just draw off the ring. I think I don't want to die to like a couple bolts. Actually, let's play it a little safe here. I guess if I Titan, I can just like march it if necessary too. We have like infinite mana now, so let's just draw. That is so many coffers. All right, so Alright, so play Karn. Minus. And some little windows. I think it's just Sundering Titan. Sure, whatever. I'm honestly not sure. Leveler's like okay, but 12 mana, cast Titan. Kill those. I'm just gonna march the Titan for like an amount. Yeah, we're not playing Bliss on the board. Opponent's a GG, but doesn't have most of those, so cast. Just gain like 4 life with the mana I have floating, I guess. I don't think it actually matters, honestly, but sure. We're 13. Say go. And like, yeah. This deck does seem pretty good in like these sort of like pseudo-y mirrors. Flip Reflection, sure. Kill that too. Bolt the Karn. It's gone. Leveler, kill it and unearth it was lethal. Yeah, that's fair. Sure. Leveler, kill it. Unearth it. How do I kill it though? I don't think I have enough mana to march it. Oh, I got like double cards in my hand too. That's fair. Yeah, I lethal, sure. Inquisition of Kozilek, sure. I have 1,000 cards in hand. I mean, I'm just gonna march this. The old 7-10 split. Draw. Fatal Push. Draw off the ring. Carney boy. Can... Hold on. Can... Oh, nope. Oh, hold on. Timeout. My Kingdom for an auto tapper. Add for swapping control. Play Karn. Can Leveler kill itself? Is that how that would work? Let's take a look. Karn's ability, yes. Up to 1 target. Nice. Leveler kills itself. Yeah, so you cast it, kill itself, and then unearth it and attack, right? When you cast a spell, whenever it attacks, destroy it to 1 target line permanent. Yeah, so... Oh, it's on a stack. All right. Oh, sure. Whatever. This doesn't matter. We're trying to win. Like, and I can't push it. Whatever. 6 mana floating. This is the worst kind of game. You're just like definitely gonna win and just like just sit here forever. Is it up to? It's up to. Whatever. Attack step. They get a Power Stone. How are they gonna survive this Sundering Titan attack? I'm not sure. Bowmaster. No, on F6. Kill this. Kill this. All right, we won. Jesus Christ, this takes forever. Sorry, YouTube, I didn't pause. You didn't miss much, honestly. It was just a game we kept the 2-line door against Hammer, and they killed us in turn 3, which didn't draw any lands. So, all right, so we are sideboarding. I think Thoughtseize over Relic. Relic's obviously worthless against them, and the Thoughtseize have some play. I think that's it, though. Wouldn't mind cutting Shadow out, or I guess Shadow's okay, but Relic's pretty bad. We could like bring in like a Wormclaw or something like that, or just bring in like some castable card, but I don't think it's worth it, so just do it like this. I think it'll be alright. We have 1,000 rule spells, and Bowmasters, and the ring. And Karn too. Karn's actually good against them as well, so the passive on Karn is so dumb. Could have mulligan maybe, but like again, like we don't know we're playing against a fast deck because there aren't that many fast decks, and then we also can just draw any black source, which is obviously fine. And if we're playing grindy deck, we have plenty of time too. So it's just kind of like we have to miss 3 turns in a row and have to be playing a fast deck. So Shaking and keeping in Thoughtseize versus Hammer. I mean, they're not an aggro deck, they're a combo deck. You know, they're trying to put together this combination of cards. And like, I don't think it's great against them, but it's a lot better than Relic is, right? It's just 2 mana draw card. So want explosives work? This is our Karn board. We can't bring in these cards. We want it on the Karn board. You can bring in the cards. Like if there's like, you know, if we're like this card's stone blank, if you have some, let's say they're not playing creatures, you have Damnations, you can bring in like a Wormclaw or something like that. Some card you don't mind drawing, but all right. So on the play, and the hands are really, the opening hands of this deck are pretty awkward. We're gonna keep this. We have Thoughtseize. Like, let's try and draw a spell. We have the fields are good against them too because they have Saga and Nexus, so we can field them before they can Nexus their Sagas, which is kind of nice too. So we're 2-1 right now. All right, so they have 1 land, a drum. Sorry, 2 lands. They have a Mary's Call. Esper Sentinel, Ornithopter, Stoneforge Mystic, Springleaf Drum, and then Sanctifier and Vec, which is, I guess, like annoying, but not the end of the world. Honestly, Sentinel's pretty annoying. Stoneforge obviously can go get the hammer, but they don't want to put it on yet either. And I think if I draw a Bowmaster, it's kind of whatever too. So they have turn 1 like land, drum, Thopter, Sentinel, which is a really good turn 1. Thing is, we have artifacts and we have damnations, so like it's just a bear or whatever. Taking drum's too greedy. I think they just draw land. Like we just didn't even do anything. So I'm taking Sentinel. Obviously, I think if you take the Chimeria's Call over the drum, I think. But let's take Sentinel. And say go. We obviously need to draw a spell or two, but Plains, drum, Thopter, no 1-drop. I think you hold the Thopter. There's no reason to play it if you're not going to use it. That's a draw. Whisper in my ear. Why are there 4 relics main? I'm not sure. This is a list that went, 8-1 at the big event in Europe recently. I'm just playing the stock deck list, getting a feel for the format, and I don't know, honestly. For 4 main deck relics, and then not only is it 4 main deck relics, it's also 4 sideboard ley lines, which is like seems absurd to me, but never play Sanctifier, sure. Playing this over Stoneforge, interesting. Oh, they have a hammer too. Okay. Well, they have Stoneforge X in hand. Is Dispossessed too slow against Hammer of the Ring? Yeah, that's just not a good card. All right. Well, we've drawn land. Now I've drawn land. So, but just heinous draws. Unfortunately, these first these 2 games here, where we draw any land in our first game, we probably win, and now we've kept the 2 spell hand and drawn 3 lands in a row. So, just magic stuff is what it is. I'm just gonna hold the field and say go. Pretty shitty. Karn next turn will not be able to survive an attack from the Stoneforge. Also, Stoneforge probably just gets the Caldera or whatever too. Alright. Tap 2 for Sanctifier number 2. 1 Damnation, please. And a gift.
Don't tempt me, Frodo.
They get Shadow Spear. Alright. I mean, is there value in fielding here? Just like, not really. Like, thins our deck a little bit. Like, they ran Stoneforge, Shadow Spear, so we know we have perfect information. I guess it puts a card in the graveyard. Doesn't really do anything for us, though. Revolt doesn't really matter here. Yeah, I guess we just do it. Whatever. Get our swamp and unsap and draw a spell. That is a spell. Not particularly a relevant one, but sure. Let's just cast Karn. If we plus it goes to 6, and then we can minus it next turn, unless they shadow. Well, they can't Shadow Spear, because yeah. So I just play Karn and plus it, I guess. We could also plus on the hammer or the drum, and then kill it with Bowmaster next turn, which is kind of cool too. So. And then say go. So hand's sketchy, but we're in the game. Can't tell our creatures this, so we can't kill the Ornithopter. Hammer's a creature they can't equip. Well, they can't equip anyway, because they have a freaking Karn in play, so. Karn takes... They're attacking me? Me? No, no. Alright, so... Let's see what happens here. The problem is if we can't defend the Karn. Here's your Saga. So we gotta kill Saga with Field, probably. Yeah, it seems like pretty high priority. They have Stoneforge, too. We minus... God, it's just so small every time. Ensnaring Bridge is worthless. Relic. EE on... We can't EE on 2. That's funny. EE on 1 is also not even that good. There's the 1 ring in the board. Doesn't save Karn, though. We're at 14. Let's see what we draw. We draw a... Draw a... 1 ring. The 1 ring. Okay. So, we could plus kill Heimer and Field of Ruin them. If we play the ring, we don't really do anything else. We could amusingly play the ring and then plus the Karn on the ring and force them to throw away a Sanctifier, but then they would still kill Karn. Oh, they got Calder anyway, so that's really bad. We should have ring, I guess, right? Like, this is getting a little gross. I fire in this thing. I still smell every time. Alright, so... Wish I could E for 2, huh? That'd be great. I think we're just ringing. We're going to lose our Karn, but, like, I don't really see another option here. Killing Hammer doesn't even do that much. Stonebrain Caldera. That is something. We might just, like, chuck the Karn here. And we start chaining rings. That's probably the way to go, honestly. I don't like that, so... Need to find Damnation. Alright, so under the protection of the ring, draw off the ring. We draw a March of Wretched Sorrow. Alright. Read cards and end. Damnation kills everything else. We can deal with 1 creature, you know, we'll figure it out, but... We gotta kill these pro-black creatures, gotta kill the Saga token. Alright, so gonna say go, we lose life. Draw for turn. We draw Karn again. Just close the sideboard, obviously. Gonna bring it back up now. Let's start by drawing a card. Draw 2 cards, I mean. Thoughtseize Sheoldred. That's interesting. Obviously, if I Thoughtseize them, they just Caldra in response. Sheoldred. Man. Okay. We're going to ring again and set up for ring draw with Sheoldred next turn, start gaining life. We're going to Thoughtseize ring and go from there, I think. Start Thoughtseize. These games are hard. Challenging games. You have so many resources or whatever. Like the One Ring, like, it makes the games very difficult because A, you have a bajillion resources, and B, you're also like under time pressure also. So both of like dying and then like the actual clock. Here's the Cauldra thingy, and they have an Ornithopter in their hand. Got him. And then we get to go land, play another ring. Keep this ring. Protection, draw. Alright. Say go. This thing's indestructible. And they have these unblockable creatures too. Yeah, you're right. I screwed up. I should get the bigger ring. I mean, I got an extra card off of it, but I think for next turn, it's... Ooh. Okay, that's a thing. We draw 3 in both cases, but we draw the extra card on our turn for Sheoldred. I think I might have right to keep the other one. They choose the ring with Needle. So we untap. Lose a life. Draw. I think we're dead. So we Karn EE for 1. We just die. Oh, plus in Karn. This thing's pretty sweet, actually. That's a nice play. We can, yeah, animate the Needle and ping it with Bowmasters. That gives us 2 blockers. But we still... They have trample for the Karn struck too. I think there's just like too much stuff here, honestly. We draw a... Let's see. So we have Karn animate, Demolition Field, kill this, draw with 1 ring. And then I need to have like a bunch of black cards to march too. If we had like 2 more black cards in our hand, that might be a path, honestly. That's true, actually. So and then with the Karn in play, they can't Shadow Spear or... Well, they have the Cauldra. These games are really hard. Karn animate, chump block, but they still kill Karn with the... Oh, it goes up too. Karn animate, kill. Block this. Or, I'm sorry, Karn animate this. Falls off the germ. Bowmaster blocks Karn struck. They can't equip. 4 damage comes for the Karn, but still lives. I think that is the path. was thinking attack if I do that. Duh, right. I can block both of them, but then next turn they won't be able to do anything with it. Jeez, this game's hard. Alright, I'm gonna do this. I'm just gonna do it like this. This says trample, and it kills Karn. Jesus Christ. Whew, boy. If I target the needle, kill it with the Bowmaster, this thing's still good. Yeah, right, let's do this. Plus this. We can march if we're desperate also. So they can't equip anything. They have a 7/7 and a 7/7. We can block it with the Bowmaster of a token. We could march this if we have to. So Karn will go to our turn ready to go. Also, will they attack us or Karn is the question. So attack me, attack me, attack me, attack me, attack me. Okay. So here's Bowmaster. Deal 1. I don't think it matters. You. Block here. Block here. Just take 5. This is not a trample, it's an actual equipment. Okay. Untap. Take 1. I mean, we could stop drawing lands. That'd be super sweet too. But so now we can EE for 1, which kills the majority of the board, and then Sheoldred, and then draw, and then march. Well, I guess the problem here is I'm 1 mana short. I wanted to have March up too. It sucks. We're gonna draw. Go to 8. Block this. Yeah, we have upkeep March too. I have land. I'm sorry. I'm freaking. I can't. We're good. Okay. So play Fields. Play Sheoldred. These games are tough. I mean, it's my first time like actually really playing Modern in a while, and then playing with these cards too. So like, I'm due for some reps for sure, because these games are very challenging. That's a pretty good draw. All right, we say go. Now we got push or march. They have these sanctifiers, but I just have like an infinite life gain. Play Colossus Hammer. Resolves. Usually, like, you hold Hammer if you don't have the Pure Steel guy, right? You hold it because if you draw Pure Steel, you want to draw a card, and if you have draw some cards, you don't have it in your hand. But all right, so they can kill Karn here if they so choose. But I think the ring, yeah, I think they just lose to the ring here. The ring Sheoldred is just too good. I don't think we need to spend this mana. Alright, so untap. There's 6, up to 8, up to whatever. There's our coffers too. Surge of Salvation. What are they doing? What the hell is going on? Like, I don't understand.
Waka waka.
I mean, now I'm just going to cast my spells in response to this. So I want to gain some life too, I guess, right? Like, even permanents you control gain hextry from... Why would they just cast this? I don't understand. Like, let's draw a response. Like, why would you just play it response whenever I do, right? Like, all right, so now we're at 12. Yeah, I guess whatever. I can't kill their things, but who cares? Just kill it on their turn, so... And now we're just, like, you know, through the roof anyway, so... Let's play Coffers. Very, very bizarre thing to do. Make 9 black. Just, like, play Relic. Cycle it. Another Coffers. New ring if we want it. Not even sure if we do. Like, can't field them. We can't march because they played their surge. So like we had to march in response to it. We're at 16. Just like play a ring. Keep the old ring. It only backfires if they have a way to kill Sheoldred, which they really probably shouldn't have that many of, so... that is cute. We exiled the E. So, I mean, still stupidly flooded here, but, like, whatever. It's fine. Just say go. Mana burn? Mana burn? What are you talking about, mana burn?
Look how they mess with my boy.
And Sheoldred and the One Ring.
Wow, it's like there's a party in my mouth, and everyone's invited.
Attack me. I dare you. Oh, yeah, bring it on. Attack me. Play Stoneforge Mystic, sure. I mean... Do we want to just, like, pop the March in the end step? Just, like, empty more cards? I'm just going to cast this, I think. You definitely get into garbage time pretty fast this sec, I feel like. Alright, so untap. Take 3. Draw a card. And now it's just, like, a joke. Also, I'll draw, like, 5 lands here. That's close. We drew Damnation. We did honestly basically almost just draw 5 lands there, but let's just Thoughtseize them, and I might even cast Damnation, honestly. We're at 28 now. They have Sigarda's Aid and Hammer. Just take the Aid. They just have, like, if I Wrath, they just have nothing. And then we're just building, we're just going off the ring. Yeah, just like, kind of comical, I think. Sure, whatever. Alright. Obviously, Sheoldred plus the ring is really, really good, but, like, they could maybe, like, find a way to win next turn if they can, like, suit up their pro creatures or whatever, and they just have nothing. Now they have actual, like, stone nothing, so we have a ring. So, like, if they had some way to, like, you know, cheat the hammers onto the sanctifiers or whatever and, like, cheese me out, I could potentially lose, and, like, I just don't think I can lose from his spot. We're drawing 5 cards next turn, we have 1,000 mana, and they have a hammer. Draw Fatal Push. Draw 5 cards. Yeah, there's a Karn. Another Coffers. I mean, this is just like a freaking joke. This deck's like kind of good. Alright, add 11 mana. Cast Karn. Go get... I don't know. Sundering Titan. Wormcoil. What do I want? I like Titan. Like, kill some lands, right? Sure, seems good to me. Coffers folds to scam? I don't know if I would agree with that at all. Alright, here's Sundering Titan. Kill a swamp. And I guess just go. Yeah, sure, whatever. Alright, go. Yeah. I would think. I just started Urborg, whatever. I would think this like would beat Scam because you just top deck really well. And, you know, like you're doing similar things, but like you just go way over the top. That's what I would think. But I could have killed one of their. What? It just doesn't freaking matter, folks. You're right. Yes, I'm not playing perfectly. I could have killed their lands. Whatever. Scoreboard. The game's over. Like, it doesn't matter. I have like 37 mana. Like, all right. Draw 5. I don't know. Minus. Let's get a Wormcoil this time. Let's kill my own. Let's kill our own Sundering Titan. Let's attack for 7. Kill our own Titan. Kill both their lands. Let's go land. Let's go coffers. Coffers. 20 mana. Coffers. 31 mana. Leave a black up. March. Leave it up to cast Wormcoil. All right, you happy? I'll kill their land. Yes, we have an Urborg in play. I understand. I killed their lands. Here's Wormcoil. Say go, I guess. We're only at 44. Opponent's a real trooper, though. Yeah, we're up a game. Just gonna to the bitter end. Yeah, Sign and Blood's super awkward with all the fields because you have 8 colorless lands. It obviously is cool with Sheoldred and Bowmaster, but tag for 6.
Game. Blouses.
It was actually game 2. We're going to game 3 now. Hammer Time just seems pretty rough against Bowmaster and the Ring and like a lot of the elements too, so 1 Ballista aside. Yeah, I can see that for sure. It's a good mana sink. Karn boards are always like, you know, a real art form. Alright, so Sand's great. Keep this. Let's have Smoke and Bacon. Happy to have you, my friend. First time people who are here for the first time, give yourselves a hand. Appreciate it. Thanks so much. We'll keep. Put them all into 6. Alright, so they have 6 cards. Our hand is good. Not amazing, but good. Turn 1, Esper Sentinel. Sure. Let's kill that with a Bowmasters. And we got 7 minutes left. Man, this is going to be like the freaking longest league of all time. Springleaf Drum. Sure. You got me. What do you got, friend? Even if they go like land, Cigar's 8, hammer, we still have freaking March, so let's play a hammer. I feel like they are playing their hammers very weirdly. Usually you just don't like just play a hammer, you know? Alright, so Bowmasters. Sigio. Card's pretty busto. Definitely need to think twice about playing 1 toughness creatures in Magic these days. Oh, come on, this is it? Really? I almost feel bad for them.
Pop quiz, hot shot.
Alright. The 1 ring is here. Alright, well. I guess that's they have 3 spells in their hand. Very sad story. All the drums and no one to play them. Aww. Very sad. Cigar's Aid. You should have held this hammer in your hand. What are you doing? Yeah, opponent, I don't know. Hammer's a really difficult deck to play, but that seems like a pretty, you know, kind of like basic thing. There's Field of Ruin. We have a Wrath. So, like, we can just ring here, I think. Obviously, they could, in theory, get like a... Maybe it's a Thirst there. It doesn't matter, I don't think. Whatever, just freaking play the ring. Could have Pure Steel and then drew the Cigar's Aid. Definitely very possible. Alright, so... Just draw an F6. Another Bowmasters. The story of every band I've ever been in, says Darth Clyde Frog. All the drums and no drummer. Brutal. Here's Sanctifier. That's pretty good. We get a hammer on that thing, but we still have our Damnation, so... Alright, so... There's a life. These you want to hold the hammer to play with Pure Steel so you can, like, draw a card, too, if you're grinding. This is a grindy matchup, so, like, just playing hammer on turn 1 just seems incorrect 90% of the time in a matchup like this. But, alright, so let's play a land. We're gonna... I guess we'll ring first. Let's see what we draw. Ring. Ring, 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 ring. That's a lot of stuff. Alright. Yeah, we're just gonna Wrath, I think. Like, we could, like, Karn, and then, like, Bloodchief's Thirst one of these artifacts by plussing on it, but, like, it doesn't seem necessary, so... I'm just gonna attack and play Damnation. I only have 2 cards left, so... Damn! 4 mana, kill your creature. Fine. Totally fine. When you have infinite cards, doesn't matter. You have the good draw here, too, with the coffers, so... Stone Forge Mystic resolves. Hold on, doesn't resolve actually. 1 second. I should F6. I'll probably march this if they try and play hammers and I should have called there. Giver of Runes. That's a card. So they have Caldera and a random card. Okay. Who's the life? Those 2 life, I mean. Let's see what we draw here. See how we want to play this. We're going to kill their stuff, obviously, but I'm not sure how, in what manner I want to do it exactly. Honestly, playing Karn first is pretty sweet because they can't activate their drum, so they can't respond with anything. Let's start there. Let's just go Coffers, activate Coffers. 6 mana, play Karn. We should get E for 1, too, honestly. E for 1's disgusting here. Let's do that. Sure. E for 1. Pop the explosives. Kill all your stuff.
So you get nothing. You lose. Good day, sir.
And we'll just, like... I guess Bloodchief's Thirst this. I'm not even going to draw. Well, yeah, I guess we can draw Thoughtseize or something. I'm just going to go. Leave up March. Put a Lamb's turn, so. Pure Steel Paladin. Ornithopter. And their hand is Caldera. Sure, whatever. I think this game's just about over. Untap. What do we got in the old sideboard here? You got. I can get another ring. I can do lots of stuff. Fatal Push, Bloodchief's. Yeah, it's just a joke. All right. Just not time out, I guess. Can I get Sundering Titan? I freaking love Sundering Titan, so I'm in. One Sundering boy. And I will select their swamp, chat. Are you happy? And do that. And then do this. And do this. Flawless victory.
Keep the change, you filthy animal.
On the play. Match number 5. Gross. Mulligan. I mean, we're going to keep. I mean, I'm not going to 5, so. Raise your hand in chat If you miss the card, Electrolyze. Electrolyze. Whew. Man, Electrolyze, good stuff. That card's in historic, right? So that's not good enough, though. I don't know why it's 4 Manic Relics. Again, not my list. So, Temple of Enlightenment? We're 3-1, and we're in the Temple of Enlightenment bracket? Sure, I guess. Untap and... We just bottomed this card. Yeah, I mean, ad nauseum? Is it like a thing? Like, I'm just going to draw a card. I guess I don't know how many ones, actually, that matter. Let's just play a land as I go. I don't want to get them black, either. I'm just going to play a swamp. I want to hide the field, too, so... Yeah, we have no Thoughtseize in the main deck. All of our 1-mana cards are, removal spells. I guess we could draw another relic, but... Here's Sunken Ruins. You know, that get kind of nervous. Alright. You don't just play Talisman of Progress and Sunken Ruins by accident and Temple of Enlightenment. It's either they're like playing a cube draft deck or they've broken the format. No in between. Here's the One Ring. Here's a Swamp. Alright, I mean, we've drawn no spells, so just field them. Hope we screw their mana up, I guess. Sure. Just playing Commander, folks. I should play Goblins. I played Goblins of the last Pro Tour in Barcelona, alright? Pro Tour Barcelona, Mythic Championship 4, I played Goblins. That was the Hogak Pro Tour. I went 5-5 in Constructed with Goblins. I lost to Hogak 3 times. Went 1-3 against Hogak. Alright, yeah, it's just freaking, just ad nauseum, I guess. Now, I don't want to play with Urborg because they have no black. It's kind of cute. The One Ring is a loss of life, not damage. We're like a super dog game 1, right? Like, we've always kill spells, just don't do anything against them. Alright. They have 1 black mana, but they have 2 for ad nauseum, right? So. I agree. Orcish Bowmasters should have been Goblin Bowmasters. Very, very sad about that. I mean, ad nauseum didn't play Talismans, right? Maybe because they're playing the Ring, they stopped playing Pandemic Prism and started playing Talismans. Just like a better, more consistent card. They have 2 black with the Talismans. Look more closely. Don't lose the game for having 0 or less. As long as you have damage is dealt as Source Head Infect. Alright, opponent's just figuring it out. Yeah, there might be a lot of modern players who don't even know what this deck is. Like, ad nauseum. Alright. Field of Ruin. It's pretty good, actually. You have a lot of bad cards against them. One black floating. And they're out of basics. More Field of Ruins, please. Spoils the vault. All right, name a card. They can't cast ad nauseum because they have no black. So they named Thassa's Oracle. All right. Talisman, Angel's Grace, Sleight of Hand, Pact of Negation, Talisman of Dominance, the One Ring. I guess if they have a second spoils, they win. So they just spoils for nothing, get a million, whatever. And then just cast it with the Oracle, win the game. Alright. Yeah, I mean, Feels like we're in a pretty bad matchup, honestly, for game 1. We just don't do anything against them, and none of our cards are relevant. Here's Thassa's Oracle. And here's Spoils. Yep, we're dead. Alright. There's no way to interact in game 1. All we have is freaking Damnations and removal spells. You get to see their whole deck, though. They're playing all the Oracles. Looks like they're playing either 1 or 0 copies of Ad Nauseum. They have cards in their hand, obviously. Yeah, these guys have like kind of moved beyond Ad Nauseum. Now they just play like Thassa's Oracle, Spoils the Vault. They have like 1 Ad Nauseum to tutor for. So, all right, yeah, they just got absolutely destroyed. So, what did they name? They named +2 Mace. Just the first card on the list. Our opponent's not here to mess around, folks. All right, our opponent is here to win games of Magic, not name a fun card. They named the top card on the list, +2 Mace. All right, so you want Thoughtseize? I mean, I don't know how we ever win, honestly. Like, all of these cards are dead. All of them. Bring in 4 Thoughtseize, and the rest of our deck is blank. This might be a matchup where you just bring in some of these creatures. Bring in the extra ring. Stone Brain's obviously great if we get that going. We do the Karn, we're in good shape, but what does Leyline do against them? Does it do anything? They don't use their graveyard for anything, right? I don't think so. Take out Damnation. Yep, this is too many cards. Yeah, this is something. All right, so yeah, the Karn board is definitely awkward in this deck for sure. All right, on the play. I mean, this hand's like really good, and I still feel like we're a huge dog. I'm gonna keep coding in the main. Maybe, yeah, that's fair. All right, so land go. I feel like we are just a absolutely monstrous dog. There's a Karn, but we have Coffers and Urborg, so the Karn is definitely like, you know. I don't know the mana thresholds here. So with Urborg and Coffers, on turn 4 we'll have 7 mana, which is not really enough to do that much. We need 8 mana to Stone Brain, so I'm sure they have a plan for Stone Brain too. You know, like playing Urborg is also bad because it turns their Gemstone Mine into a free land too, which kind of sucks. All right. So Urborg and then Coffers. Oh, I'm sorry, I miscounted. It was 6 mana. So next turn I play this 4. It's only 5 mana. Or it's only 5 mana turn 4, right? I just play Swamp. 5 mana turn 4 is irrelevant, so play Swamp. Attack. All right, so no land drop. Well, I guess Karn turns out the freaking talismans too, right? We just cast Karn, right? Yeah, like. I don't recall where that was that well. So Coffers is mana neutral right now, right? So to make step for 3, so. I am Karn. Rejected. That's fun. Ceremonious rejection. Damn. And spoils the vault. Am I dead? What? They named Thassa's Oracle, and they revealed 34 cards and died. Bolt. It was Bolt. Yeah, they have Jace. So if you Stone Brain Thassa's Oracle, they just get Jace and kill you. They have 4 Leyline Sanctity, which is kind of a problem too. But all right, that's a fail state. But all right, so game 3. I think I like bringing coding. I agree with that logic. Just like let's just draw it. If I could expose this for 2, I'd bring that in too, but I can't. So yeah, sure. Let's cut one of these freaking marches. Like. All right. Two-lander with Sundering Titan. Opponent mulligans to 6. And this is basically a mulligan anyway. It's basically a double. I'm just a mulligan. This hand's terrible, so mulligan into slightly better mana. All right, we're gonna keep this. Ship the Thirst. It's not great. Opponent mulligan to 5. So that's pretty good. And everybody looking for Leyline, I guess. They have Leylines. Opponent mulligan to 4, basically. I only have 3 Thoughtseize, so, like, it's whatever, you know, like, so, isn't that bad. Bloodchief's Thirst. All right. Here's a Relic. City of Brass. Talisman of Dominance. All right. And the One Ring. Draw a card. All right. I mean, our hand's pretty bad, unfortunately. They have 2 cards in hand. Here's a Scry. They have Phyrexian on life. That's bad. Night's Whisper. Field of Ruin. Draw. I mean, these are obviously better than Fatal Push and Damnation, but they look pretty awkward in my hand right now. Sleight of hand again. Let's say I have some class. They're using the cool ones. Play City of Brass. All right. Draw land here, please. No, come on. Why you gotta play me like this? All right. What do they have? 2 basics. I should have Bowmasters them, so I can't even target them. I'm gonna Bowmaster myself. Sure, whatever. If we drew a land there and like cast Sheoldred or the Ring, I think maybe it might have been alright, but I mean, they have like just literally infinite time. Despite their mulligan to 4, essentially, like they just have infinite time. Alright. Draw land, please. We can. We absolutely can. Alright. Attack. And now the question is it the Ring or is it Sheoldred? I think you just want to kill them faster, so... So... Now they're on the clock. Fortunately, it's a 2-turn infect clock once we get them to 0. And they're really breaking off hard here. Alright, this was the downside. We didn't draw land. It's definitely the... Rejected! Resolves. Swamper. We also have the Wombo combo of liquid metal coating, which can turn, if we draw Karn, we can turn this into an artifact, and then we can destroy it. Then turn it into a creature and then destroy it. So that's something. And now we have 7 mana, so we're 1 short of these things, unfortunately, but... Man. Still cooking here.
Oh, it's Lightning Helix! Oh my god!
Oh, I misclicked. Shit, whatever, it doesn't matter. I just punt. I misclicked my. That's. Hi, I'm Jim. Welcome to the stream. Oh, I gave him a free turn. Would have killed them, but I just misclicked. They obviously have a reduction too, but whatever, it's fine. Oh, I'm sorry. They still died. Never mind. It works. Yeah, I'm. Listen, talking is a challenge for people, including myself. 6 mana. I guess we have a cast trigger too. I'd freaking cast this. What am I doing? Whatever. I'm sure. Whatever. All right. So we're gonna coding this. We're gonna do it the really, really ass backwards way. When I could have just freaking played the leveler, which is a cast trigger anyway. But it's fun this way. So make us a creature, and then we're gonna kill it with Bloodchief's Thirst. Low roundabout. We have a leveler in our hand. Could have just done it the easy way, but it's pretty fun to see anyway. All right. That was cool. All right. That was pretty sick, honestly. We went 4-1. I can't believe we won that match, honestly. And this deck's got a gas. It's kind of clunky, but the One Ring's just messed up. And the fact that this deck is able to make a lot of mana in the mid game and the late game, it's pretty sweet. Don't know about those relics, obviously, but this deck did well in a tournament. And yeah, it's a win. So there you go. So that's a deck. Look for more of this Pro Tour kind of Modern 101 as I play through all the top decks in the format. I'll be playing the decks from the Bologna or whatever it was called, the big event that happened last weekend. All the decks that went 9-0 and 8-1 and stuff. And get a feel for the format and hoping things go well. So, YouTube folks, love you. Like, comment, subscribe, and peace.